descend to altitude 6,000 feet on QNH 1013. Report runway inside. Whiskey 01094, descend to altitude 6,000 feet on QNH 1013. Report runway inside.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and read. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, hopefully we are all good to go. Let me see if I can take attendance from memory. Happy Monday, everyone. All right, let me start by introducing myself. Hi, I'm Maggie. For anybody new here, welcome to your struggle cooking class where I am not a professional chef. I am not a professional YouTuber. That will be very clear. I'm just a mom and a home cooker, sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all, and cooking up sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free versions of the things that I think we all like, or at least I like. So, whatever brings you here, you are most welcome. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. So I saw Vel in the class. Hello, my dear. I saw Miss Strong in the class. Hello. Thank you for being here. I saw Randy is here. I saw Celeste is here. I saw Almond Eyes is here. Thank you so much for being here. And we have Caudell in the house. Caudell from the West Coast. Thank you all so much for being here. If you would like to be counted present today, feel free to announce yourself. If you would like to watch from the clouds, you're always welcome to do that as well. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. So let's see, Miss Strong has a YouTube channel. Y'all please check her out. She does workouts and cooking as well. She's on her own journey. Did a consult with her, part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. Anyway. Almond Eyes has a channel. Please check her out. Also part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. If I missed anybody who's a YouTuber, please, you all are always here to support me, so I want to support you as well. So please shout your channel out. Let us know what's coming up next. I know, right? I still got it, even though I'm a little bit frazzled today. You know, some days I don't drive hardly at all, and then you ever have those days where you feel like you have crisscrossed, like everybody needed a ride? The kids, mom, go to the store. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I got to get something for my girlfriend. All of that. But we are here and we are together in our own space where we love one another. Happy early Valentine's Day, everyone. So yes, we have a request. I think this came from Tracy yesterday. I'm actually going to do 2 recipes for you all tonight. You know that I've been working with a metabolic specialist, so I eat pretty much sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, down 80 pounds, at least 20 more to go. But I saw a chip and dip recipe that would have been great for yesterday, a different one. So we're going to try and make a 7-layer dip with some ingredients. Oh my gosh, Randy, you get it? Running errands. I'm just like, can we go to the store? Can you take me here? Can you do? But I'm not going to complain. I'm going to bring you all the joy. I'm grateful. Look, I'm able, I'm mobile. I'm able to be the unpaid Uber and drive Miss Daisy. So if I seem a little bit drained, just another manic Monday. Oh, Y'all know how to get me excited. Why did I find this game on my robot device that's like, name that tune or something? I was playing against some lady named Janice in Ohio. Crushed her. Like 120 to 40. And I'm sitting here, I'm just like, is this what my life has come to? Yes, it has. Y'all know, and you like it. You all keep coming back. Anyway, let's make this dip. No, I'm not taking any phone calls. I don't know who this is. Who do we have here? Miss Lucy in the house. You all know her. Also part of the lead attorney community. Please check out Luke Hazley. She has a YouTube channel and she teaches all things femininity and teaches us Spanish. So let me clean the counters, wash my hands, put on my uniform, and then we'll get started. I tried to pin it back, y'all. I don't like when it gets in my glasses, so I may have to go back to the mirror. That's what I was doing. What does Caudell say? I like running errands because it's exercise that's not tedious. I understand, and that'll be me one day. But as I remember, Miss Caudell, I think your kids are in their 20s, so they're up and out, right? It's a little bit different when you're forced unpaid labor. I digress, but yes, it is a blessing to be able to help. Let's clean the counter. Let's see how our I'm already starting, y'all. What is wrong with me? All right. Let's get a few therapeutic wipes in. I need to get some like aromatherapy, like counter cleaner. This is like a lavender, but it's very mild. All my life I had to wipe. And we'll get up and do it all over again tomorrow, all right? But I got you, babe. I got y'all and y'all got me. All right, clean hands. All right, you all, so I'm gonna show you 2 recipes today. We are gonna make both of them. One is the chip, one is the dip. Unpaid labor, you all know what it is. These kids, I'm telling you, it's like, Mom, can we go to the store? No, we have food at home. Not for that. What do you need to go to the store for? You know what tomorrow is. What do you need to buy? I need to get a card and some candy. How much are you gonna spend? I don't know. Do you have any money? I have it at home. Y'all, these kids. What does Bill say? How are you handling the possible Valentine's? Let me see. Can I read this, y'all? Something's in my way. Valentine's coming to the house for the boys. You already know I heard at the parent-teacher conference about the ladies' man. But I digress. What are we doing, y'all? 2 recipes. I'm not ready. I ain't never gonna be ready. No, I'll be fine. Anyway, so I got 2 recipes I'm gonna show you all tonight. One is a chip and one is a dip. Exactly. That was like 30 minutes ago. Just like, here's my card. He gave me the receipt. I don't know what he bought, some Sour Patch Kids. We got Rodney in the house. I'm already coming unglued. Rodney says Maggie and her monologues priceless. Y'all, this is real. Like, I really wish it could be like, is this right? Okay, you can read that. Sometimes I wonder if it's flipped. I don't mean to go off on these tangents. But y'all, these kids. Randy says, Rodney, I'm sorry, I'm saying Randy. Randy is here, Rodney is here. Hello, sir, and welcome. Rodney says Maggie and her monologues. Did I say this wasn't a proper cooking show? Hello, Tone Touch. Thank you so much for being here. What does Miss Strong say? My daughter came home and started reciting a shopping list. Meanwhile, I was just at Target earlier today. Like, they really think, this is the last thing, and then I promise I'll stop venting. They really think, like, you don't have anything else to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, focus, Maggie. So I have two recipes that we're going to do today. One is a chip and one is a dip. And I did put them in the description so you all be able to see, but I'll get my, what is it called? Tablet, and I'll play so you all can see. So I'm very excited about these chips. They're going to be cheese chips, and then we're going to make this dip. But we're going to start with the chips first. So dip it low. Is that a song? Dip it. No, it's whip it. Whip it good, right? Sorry, y'all. What does Cardell say? I once had a whole high school cheer team visit my boys. Wow. It was hilarious watching them be so overly polite to me. Oh, yeah. Hi, Miss. Hello, dear. But I was that girl once, too. I know. When you like a boy, I get it. Just not ready. Ah, Luke Hazley's given us a recipe for the kitchen cleaner. White vinegar, water, tea tree oil, and what's the other one? I got something like blocking my view. Okay, there we go. Grapefruit essential oil. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like it smells incredible. So if I seem a little scattered, that's what's up. And I'm falling apart. All right, y'all, let's find out this recipe. Tracy, we're making your dip. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Dee Dee. Thank you so much for being here. All right, we're going to start with the chips. So I know I put dip, but we're going to do chips too. All right. So this came from Instagram, and it is, I don't want to mess up her name so you all can see. I saved this recipe. 1 second. And you know, when you don't drive a lot, then it's kind of like, oh, you're never late. Y'all can come late. Y'all can leave early. Multitask, watch but don't listen, listen but don't watch, all of that. I'm not going anywhere. All right, what am I doing? Saved folder. Oh my gosh. Yes, tea tree oil and grapefruit, right? Amazing. 1 second. All right, saved. So I saw two recipes from this lady on Instagram, and her name is Kate Higdon. Let me show you. All right. So I'm going to show you all this recipe, but this is it, Kate Higdon. So I'm going to play it one time with sound. You do have the link in the description. And we're going to make some chips out of cheese, see if we can make some low-carb nachos. And then we're going to make the dip. Dip it low. All right. Let's watch this again. Oh, so you all can, hopefully y'all can see. Let me turn the sound.
This is a great option, y'all. Be sure to save it. Start with thinly sliced Colby Jack cheese and slice diagonally into triangles. Place on parchment paper and bake. Sprinkle some seasoning of your choice. I used ranch and a taco seasoning, both by Flavor Gun. Now, if you have gone low carb and you want to see more recipes like this, be sure to follow so you can see more.
Okay, so you can see here she made some chips from. She used Colby Jack. So if you can have cow dairy, this could be a good substitute for you if you're trying to avoid the carbs. I'm going to show you all what I'm going to use, but literally it's just get the cheese slices, cut them into triangles. She used a pizza cutter, put your seasoning of choice, and then bake them low and slow. So this is what it says here. Start with some thinly sliced Colby Jack, place on parchment and bake 250 for 35 minutes, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put these in and then we'll be making our dip. I just wanna say, dip it low. Oh, yeah, this isn't gonna work. My hair is gonna get in my face. All right, I'm gonna have to go pin this back. All right. Just don't like it in the glasses and it's in the way. All right, so you all know about the Maggie merch. We have aprons, multiple sizes, multiple colors. Cardell knows about the aprons. You can customize it for free with whatever you like. And that's my kitchen uniform. So let me get myself suited and booted. Hello, Lauren. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All Here I come, y'all. All right, so we got our aprons on. All right, I know you didn't ask for that, but I give it to you anyway. All right, so again, she's using Colby Jack. So if you're doing regular dairy, you could use cheddar, you could use Colby Jack. For these type of cheese crisps, you want to use a real cheese made from real milk if you can have milk. Meaning you don't want to try to do this with like your Velveeta sliced pasteurized processed cheese, and you don't want to do this with like a Velveeta cheese. Any of these cheese crisps, you need to use regular, like real cheese. So I am going to do the cheese that's approved for me. Since I need to avoid cow dairy, I have some goat's milk and sheep's milk cheeses. Oh, well. All right, so I've been snacking, but I'm going to show you all what I'm going to use. Who do we have here? None other than the Real Bravado Network. He says, I'm from Wisconsin and there's no such thing as too much cheese. Well, all right, I hope I do you all proud. I've never been to Wisconsin, but I love cheese. It's just, sometimes we got to eat the stuff that loves us back. But I do have a different cheese I'll show you all as well. So I do keep the real ingredients in the house for the boys. They'll be here this weekend, so you will see them in all of their glory. What does Randy say? These chips are a great idea for a charcuterie board. Absolutely. So yes, if you don't have chips, and you all have seen me do chips, and we probably will do them again, made from the cassava tortilla. So I'll give you 2 chip options if you don't have chips on hand. But like this is what I have for the boys. So I would just get the real like deli sliced cheese, you know, the one that's separated with paper, and just cut them. But this is what I'm using. Real Bravado says, don't go in the winter. You don't have to worry about that, sir. He says, you will get stuck. It's beautiful in the summer and fall. Absolutely. I would love, that's one part of the country I haven't been to. So I've been snacking, but this is what I'm going to use. This is a tapas cheese pack that is, I've seen it at Publix, Sprouts, but it's basically, you can see it was 4 different types of cheeses. So the Manchego cheese is the cheese that is left. So I'm going to use this one, the sheep's milk cheese. So you can see they have what, Castellano, Iberico or Iberico. This one is what, a goat's milk and sheep's milk cheese, and then the wine soaked goat's milk. So you can see it's already, I did wash my hands. I did. Let me just do it again, because sometimes I'm like, I'm always nervous. People are going to be like, you see her nasty kitchen cooking. All right. So you can see here, this is, oh, it's only 3 of them. Okay, I'll make a tortilla. If I had more, I would. But I'm actually going to put this cheese, oh, don't want to tear it. Let me let it come to room temperature so it'll, or a little bit warmer. So all right, good. So it was basically 4 different pieces, but I'm going to try this. I'm going to put this on parchment paper and see if I can make some chips from it. I am going to leave the rind on there. I don't mind, but you can just cut that off. It is edible. And I'm going to sprinkle them with seasoning because I know I can make my chips from the cassava tortilla, and we will do that as well. But I'm going to try a couple of cheese chips just like she's doing. Okay. So let me get the parchment paper. We'll season them and we'll cook these down because the tortilla chips just take a couple minutes. All right. Oh, let me show y'all. So you want to have parchment paper in your kitchen. This is a good kitchen staple. I know I was savage when I opened it, but parchment paper has been treated with silicone, so it's great for nonstick. You see that in a lot of baking, recipes, which is very different from wax paper. Okay, wax paper will get smoky in the oven. You don't want that. You do want parchment paper. All right. So you can see really simply, she started with squares. Since mine are already triangles, I don't need to cut them, but you could just put them on a cutting board and cut with a knife or cut with the pizza cutter like she did. So I have a little scrap of parchment paper. I'm not gonna waste, ingredients are expensive. So I'm just gonna lay it here. But since it comes, I will tell you all the little hack. Since it comes on a roll, sometimes it's a little bit unruly. So I do have a little hack that I do. I spray the tray. This is just my air fryer tray. I spray the tray with a little bit of oil and it acts like a glue so it doesn't curl up on you like that. All right. So we opened this yesterday. This is my beautiful glass bottle. Make it look like I'm a professional, which I am not. But it's this MCT coconut oil that's been approved for me. But it can be Pam. It can be whatever spray that you can use. So just spray the tray a little bit, just like that. Then when you press your parchment paper in there, see how it doesn't come up on you. Little kitchen hack. I need to realize this gets in the air. All right, so let's just put 3 slices of cheese and we'll test this out. And then for seasoning, I'm gonna do the Greek seasoning. She did ranch seasoning. Oh, sorry. She did ranch seasoning and taco seasoning. I'm just gonna do my Greek seasoning. But it's basically the seasoning of your choice. So you can make your ranch, chips, or whatever. This is what I'm going to use. It's kind of an all-purpose. I probably should put some taco seasoning on it. I'll put just a pinch because we're going to open the taco seasoning for our taco meat for the 7-layer dip. So you see I have just a little light dusting on here. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this packet and just sprinkle a little, and then we'll put the rest in the taco meat. All right. Never made these before, never stopped me, so let's give it a try. If we don't like it, now we know. All right, so we'll save this because we're gonna clean up and brown our ground beef. So she says 250 degrees for 35 minutes, so low and slow. Okay, so this is taco seasoning, Greek seasoning, and it's 3 slices of sheep's cheese. So we'll see if we can make that a nice little dipper once our dip is ready. Okay. All right, so down to 250. And 35 minutes. All right. All right, so let's see how that comes out. But yeah, so this is El Pastor, but there's different brands if you all want to experiment with different cheeses if you need to avoid cow dairy like me. All right, so. All right, so let's clean the counter and, so that is it for this one. Now let me show y'all, same lady, Kate, and she did the 7-layer dip.
Or put it in a low-carb wrap for a great lunch. Start with adding your favorite low-carb taco seasoning to some browned and drained ground beef. I also added a little bit of water to that. In a bowl, combine sour cream, cream cheese, and some more low-carb taco seasoning. Pack the ground beef into the pan and then cover with the cream cheese mixture. Then cover with your favorite taco toppings. For me, it's salsa, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and some red onions. Use pork rinds or zero-carb chips for dipping. Watch my last video to see that recipe. If you like simple low-carb recipes, be sure to follow Z.
All right, so you saw the tip. So she's using either those chips that she made in the previous video, Or a lot of people who are low carb will use pork rinds if you eat pork rinds to give you that crunch, because I am a big texture person. Hello, Linda. Linda with the love notes. Thank you for being here. So we've got ground beef. I've got some in the fridge. I got taco seasoning. Oh, let's look at the ingredients so we know all that we need. Then I can think of the order to do it, because that's always my struggle. Because I want to do it in the order that she's assembling it, but I need to chop and prep first. All right. Oh, does she have a, okay, so here is what we need. So you all can see a pound of ground beef. I have a roll in the sink. We got taco seasoning, just 1.5 tablespoons. And that's the brands that she likes to use. But I just got some McCormick pack. She adds some water to it. I may or may not do that. Sour cream and cream cheese. So I'm going to substitute those. If you can have cow dairy, use your sour cream and cream cheese. But I have some substitutes I'm going to use, and then more taco seasoning. And then on the top, we got salsa, lettuce. You know, I'm going to do my goat's cheese, tomatoes, and red onion. All right, so let me get my substitutes out, and then we'll chop everything we need to chop. Because then when I brown the ground beef, I literally want to just be able to go ahead and layer everything and assemble. So the meat is still warm and the toppings are cool and crunchy. All right. Taste, texture, and temperature. That's the important things for me. What was I going to show y'all? Oh, my substitutes. All right. Let me get the regular one out so you all can see, and I'll show you what we're going to be making. Okay, so if you can have regular daisy, if you can have regular dairy, you can use your regular. This is the substitute that I'm going to be using. Makes a dairy-free sour cream substitute, and you see this is made from almond milk and milk. So this is what I'm going to be sour cream substitute. And then she also has in here cream cheese. If you can have dairy, then use your regular like Philadelphia cream cheese or your Walmart brand. But I am going to use, oh dear, do I have another one? I hope I have another one. It's feeling kind of light, but that's okay. We'll use up, this is my Chevre. This is my soft spreadable goat's cheese. So this is what I'm going to use as a substitute for the cream cheese. All right, so we got our beef. We got our taco seasoning. Salsa. So I just bought a jar of your favorite salsa. It could be, uh-oh, did that lock up? Hold up, y'all. Mercy, here we go. 1 second. Oh, it's moving. It's just moving slow. Okay, here we are. All right, so just your regular salsa. We'll see if this catches up. So lettuce, I have like some regular iceberg lettuce. I'll just shred that myself. I do have a tomato. So we are going to need to cut this up. Onion. We're going to need to cut this up. And I think that's it. All right, so of course, you can substitute whatever you like. If you like olives, put olives on it. If you don't like red onion, maybe green onion. Make it as colorful and as flavorful as you like. But whenever I do a new recipe, I always try to do their way first. We'll give it a taste. And then after that, we can doctor it up. Hello, thank you so much for being here. So Tracy, this is for you. Let me know what you think so far, and we're going to get started. Since we had our seasonings out, just wipe down the counters one more time. And we'll get all of our veggies prepped, and then we'll brown the meat, and then we should be good to go. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Monday, and thank you for being here. I really do enjoy cooking for you. This is the highlight of my day, believe me. Randy says, Maggie, do you enjoy spicy food? I do. So what should we put on here? We have Cholula. I don't know if you have it, but I can put some of this in here. Let me know if you like the Cholula hot sauce or the Louisiana. I'll let you choose, Randy. Yeah, I'm African. Nana wouldn't have it any other way. My mom, oh my God, her palate is like numb to spice, and she would make just like spaghetti or her version of it. We would be sweating and draining. She's like, oh, but is it hot? Yes, Mom. But it's good, so you just suffer through it. Yeah, this is bothering me. I might need to take that down and make sure we're on the right Wi-Fi, y'all. I have one for my streams that nobody else gets to use. All right. One moment while I struggle stream. Hey, Keisha, I see you. All right. I don't like that. Yeah, it's just a little jacked up. 1 second, y'all. Take that down. All right. Y'all know it's just me and my phone. I am not a professional, but just want to make sure we get it all right. All right. What are we doing? Are we on the right Wi-Fi? Yeah, we're on the right Wi-Fi. Let me make sure I don't have like 5011 apps. Oh, Cholula for the win. You got it, my dear. All right. It says we're all connected and everything is good. Man, I kicked up something. Let me get a beverage. All right. Oh man, I don't like to touch it because it just it's so finicky. And we're gonna get it together. The heck? Okay. 1 second, y'all. Struggle. What does 10 plus sound say? Struggle Stream Studios. All right, I think we're good. All right, if it gets a little sketch. All right. Cutting board. I don't know. What do I want, y'all? Do I want coffee? Do I want Walmart water? Or do I want tea? I almost feel like I should have a tea. We'll get the cutting board. Should I get green tea or chamomile tea? Let me know what you all prefer. I just want to sip on something. You know, when you have these spices in the air, then it's like you get all choked up. All right. Got my cutting board all greased up. All right. So this is what we're making. So you all can see. I know people pop in. All right. So we need to dice our tomato and our red onion. Everything else. Oh, and we will need to shred the cheese because the goat's cheese that I have, almondized ones, green tea. You got it, my dear. So I'm going to make this, I guess I'll put, I haven't been doing my drops. This is just the Celestial Seasonings green tea. I just want to sip on something while I'm chopping up. So of course we're going to start with the potassium drops. You all know Alkazone. I got a discount code for you. It is Maggie. Gets you 15% off and free shipping. Connell says, do the green tea. Chamomile will relax me. We can't have that, can we? All right, 3 drops. So tasteless, odorless, colorless. I'm using the potassium. Helps kind of level out, I guess adds potassium. How long to bake the cheese slices? It said 250 for 35 minutes. Now mine are in the air fryer. They're looking like they're kind of melding into one. So we'll keep an eye on them. I doubt it because I'm only doing 3 and she did like a whole pan of them. And you can see she's using them to scoop up her nachos. So if I can get that scoop action, then we should be good. All right. So let's see if I have some lemon. I have some leftover lemon I'm just gonna toss in there. Nothing too fancy. Just this little rusty looking end. You're welcome, Val. And I did put that, I did put the link in the description too, so you all have it, okay? So we'll just put that in there. What are we gonna do for sweetener? Green tea. We'll get a little tropical. We'll do the pineapple sugar. What is this? Skinny syrup? Sorry, I'm frazzled. 0 calories, 0 sugar. We'll do a little pineapple green tea, pineapple lemon green tea. All right. And we'll just put some hot water in there. Let the Keurig brew it. So I can sit down. Well, not sit down, but sit and enjoy. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's start. I'll actually start with the onion because the tomato, you know, once you cut into tomato, it's juicy on the inside. That's a good thing. And just so you guys know, the cutting board with the grooves. Groove. What is that Madonna song? Get into the groove, boy. You got to prove your love to me. Yeah. Okay. I'm old. You know it. These are my moments. Okay. Allow me. But the cutting board with the grooves, anytime you cut something that has liquid, this allows it to kind of pool. So think raw chicken, tomato, anything that's kind of drippy. The other side that's completely flat, that's where you will cut your cheese or your onion or anything like that. I always use this side anyway, but yum. Let's see how our tea is. Woo! Right to the brim. Y'all know that old Madonna. I don't know what's going on now. I don't know nothing about nothing. I watched it last night too. But anyway, let's see how our, hopefully I don't burn myself. Ooh, it smells so good. The lemon and the green tea. Fire burning, fire burning. Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. It's hot. All right, so we'll let that sit here and kind of simmer down for me. We'll have some tea. All right, so we'll get to the tomato. Let's go ahead and do our onion. Red onion doesn't cry like yellow and white onion, so I'm just gonna peel the skin off. And I'm looking, how much red onion? I kind of feel like I should do half of it. Let's see how much. This is just a little, I try to recreate what they do. And my cheese is white, so that looks about like a half a tomato, just a few red onion, maybe like a quarter. And I'm gonna have to shred my own cheeses. You can tell she's using probably like a Mexican blend cheese in the bag, which is totally fine. If you can have it, have some for me. I'm gonna be shredding my goat's milk cheeses, so I have a cheddar version of goat's cheese. And then I have the last little bit of mozzarella. So this is the LeClaire brand. This is what I use, and we'll put it in the salad spinner and let it just shred up. Let me know if anybody has a preference. We'll make it work. Bring our tea over here as it cools down. Is there something? Cool it, Vic. Cool it now. You got to slow it down. Slow it down. You're gonna lose control. Cool it down. All right. I got that out. Thank you. You have bell rings in the house coming through with the hearts. Thank you, my dear. All right, so she didn't use a lot of this, so I'm just gonna cut. I know someone was like, don't cut the root. Okay, I'm cutting the root, okay? Oh, please, I'm not the food police. Please do as you see fit. But let me know why not to cut the root. Is that for the crying thing, or does it age faster, or what? I just see a line here, so I'm gonna cut on that line. Almanai says Neil. A new addition for life. I'm so lame. Let's see how these are looking. doing their thing. I'm like, who is Neil? All right, y'all. So I'm just hacking down that line. I think produce is beautiful. Look at those rings. Wouldn't that look good on a burger? Just maybe we should make that. Oh my gosh, that would look so good on a burger or salad. The young people have left the chat. Oh, to prevent from crying. Look, we are family friendly, but look, I understand. Maggie's not for everyone. I am not cool. This is not the cool cooking show at all. All right, so this is me at home. You love New Edition, Tracy? Absolutely. Oh, to keep from crying? They don't know nothing about that. I ain't worried about these kids. Somebody got to cook it. All right, so red onion doesn't make me cry like the yellow and white onion, so I'm not worried about the water. Watch me start tearing up. Let me just get a little of this paper off, and then I'll cut off the root, as they say here in the South. Oh, the music, the oldies but goodies? Yeah, absolutely. Look, I allow everybody to enjoy what they like. I really do. I really do. I promise you that. You ain't ever got to worry about me telling you how to do it your way. Have it your way, Burger King. All right. Peel this first layer off, and then I got this thing going on. Let me just take that. All right. So we'll cut up that part. Let's trash this. And I'm just going to dice it into, you can see on the dip. Just want to, every time she says dip, I want to dip. We got a stream sponsor coming through with the $10. She says, cool it now. New Edition for life, long overdue. Thanks for what you do. Aw, thank you, Almond Eyes. That is so generous of you. Contributing to the Flued Out Fund. Yes, you all. Going across the pond to do a collab with a very big YouTuber over there. You all know who she is. But I appreciate it. You all are always welcome here. This is an absolute joy for me to cook for you. You can watch, share, subscribe, chat, comment, all of that is free. But when you go above and beyond like that, I'm just like, you like me. You really like me. So thank you. I appreciate that. Stream sponsors go up on the board. The stream sponsor is the person who gets the biggest Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, and now we have something new. Check me out. Oh, that didn't go well. Check me out. You can buy me a coffee. I just set it up. You can contribute, I think, any amount, or if you want to be a consistent sponsor, $5 a month gets you early access and all these freebies. It's listed there. Well, it's all free, but you know what I mean. And then $50 for the annual, you get my course for free and all the stuff at the $5 level. So you all can scan the codes and support if you want to. I just appreciate you being here. So thank you, Almond Eyes. And if you tell me that looks like an amoeba, it'll hurt my feelings. Almond Eyes. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. All right, let's check on our cheese. Let's just see how it's looking before I get knee deep in this onion. Oh dear. All right, it looks like garlic bread. So you all can see, oh, let me move that big old QR code. So you can see the oil has come out. New Edition Heartbreak. All right, hold on, let's see here. Let's see, it's hot. Let's see how we're doing with texture. Yeah, it's still kind of chewy. I'm gonna fold this little piece back underneath here so it gets the blast of heat that it needs. You can see these are falling into themselves, but I'll be able to separate them. We'll make it work. But yeah, they're kind of tough around the edges, We're only at 15 minutes. God bless, that was hot. All right, let me just separate them. But yeah, you can make your own cheese crisps. So they're not perfectly triangles, but then again, the air fryer is an oven with a fan. So if you need it to be picture perfect, we will do the real tortillas from the cassava, but I want to see what the cheese crisps do. All right, so we're at 15 minutes. Let's keep going. All right. So while that's doing its thing, let's take a quick sip. Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, absolutely. So if you have like a whole package of cheese, cut them into triangles, and you can have your crunch without the carb, right? Oh, so good. If that's important to you. Hey, if you can have Doritos or Tostitos, have some for me. All right, so she just has like a regular dice, so I'm not gonna try to make these, perfect, but we'll just try to get small enough pieces that we can put. Green onions and red onions are kind of the only ones that I'll eat raw. I do love onions, so I'm just getting them small enough to be bite-sized without overpowering. So they're not going to be uniform. I do not have those kind of nice skills. But we'll get them cut up small enough to sprinkle on top of our 7-layer dip. That's probably enough right there, but I'll just go ahead and cut it. So, and if you don't have time, oh, thank you. You like my tea as well? Yeah. I was just feeling a little bit like, what did I do? Oh, when I spray that oil, that's the only thing about this oil sprayer. It's a beautiful glass bottle, but it like mists the oil. So this right here we got off of Amazon, and it lets you turn regular oil of your choice into a spray oil, so you can control, the fats and stuff that you use. But it gets all up in the air. Air. I have a problem. All right. Now, honestly, I think that's good. I don't want it to be too oniony. I think that's good for the top of our, 7-layer dip. So we have our little ingredient bowls, and you can see this came from you can see it this way, the Tasty cookware. So it was the set. Link is in the description. It was like the pots and pans that I use, and they came with these beautiful little bowls. And some of these are kind of slivers. These would be great in a salad or whatever. So try to make it look professional. Ooh, Almond Eye says, I have some pineapple skinny syrup. You gonna try that tea recipe? Yeah, I just make it up. I got a whole cart over there of different skinny syrups, and I just try to finish one that's open before I open another one, or the kids open another one. So, it could be vanilla. I had pineapple. I just, put stuff together and give it a try. If we like it, we like it. If we don't, I'll still drink it, but I just won't do it again. I pretty much try anything once. But yeah, just, and the skinny syrups, for anyone who doesn't know, I do have a discount code for you all. Link is in the description. But the skinny syrups, this will replace your sugary syrups. Beverages and condiments are a huge culprit for calories. So these are 0 calories, 0 sugar flavored syrups. You can put them in beverages, tea, water, coffee, whatever you like. So I'm just doing a little pineapple lemon green tea. Oh yeah. Pineapple kind of mimics a little bit of the honey, like the sweet of the honey. Yeah, that's good. All right, so we've got this, so we'll put that away. Now we're going to cut up the tomato. And I like tomato, so we'll probably do half the tomato. Let me pack this up. All right. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Oh, we do have to do some lettuce too. So let me wash this and we'll go ahead and dice probably about half of the tomato. I may do the whole thing because I really do like tomato. A very colorful recipe. Mom says have at least three colors on your plate. That's a good way to get all, not all, but a better variety of, like, vitamins and all that good stuff. But I am not a doctor. Please do what works for you. All right. We're going to go down and put the flat side down. If all else fails, cut in half, cut in half, cut in half. All right. All right, I think I want more tomato, so I'm going to cut some more. So versatile. Some people like them, some people don't. If you don't like tomato, you could do sun-dried tomatoes. If you don't like tomato at all, you could do like red pepper. Oh, I meant to take off this little piece. I'll find it. I hate when I find that, like in a salad, the little stem. It's not the end of the world, but it's just nice to get that off. But I'm sure it's edible too. Just for presentation. I don't want the bottom of the tomato looking at me. And again, if you don't have time to cut or you don't like this prep part of it, for me, I like it. It's just kind of that repetitive process. I can turn off my brain and I can just, clean or cook. So everybody has their thing. But you can absolutely buy your vegetables pre-cut in the grocery store, a little bit more, but you can get these little containers where you can get your like onions and peppers and all that stuff already cut up for you. Now I may not use all the tomato, but I wanted to go ahead and cut it up. So we have it. All right, and then we're gonna shred our cheese. We'll get the salad shooter for that. But while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut up, I have some iceberg lettuce. I'm just gonna shred maybe like a quarter of the lettuce or cut it fine. And I think that's gonna be all the vegetables, and then just shred the cheese. All right. Yeah, I gotta mix that. So good. All right, lettuce. So you can also buy shredded lettuce already in the bag, but this is just iceberg lettuce. I'm not even supposed to eat iceberg lettuce. It's mostly water. I'm supposed to eat the more green, like you could do spinach, you could do romaine. I actually do have romaine, but she's using iceberg. So that's what we'll do. And I'll just cut off a wedge of this and then just shred it. So we'll have our lettuce. Right. We'll rinse this off and then cut some for that good water intake. All right. These are also great, like if you want like a burger substitute, you can do a lettuce burger or a lettuce wrap if you want to get like that big leaf and then wrap your deli meats or whatever. If you're trying to cut carbs, you can use a big leafy lettuce as a good substitute as well. Got that. All right, so let's get a bowl for our lettuce. So the most most time-consuming part of cooking that a lot of people don't like is the prep part. You know, that's why I say you can buy some of this stuff already made, but there's a reason why I'm going to do the ground beef last, so all of this stuff is ready to go. That was a mistake I made as a young cooker. It's like, ground beef, let's do the ground beef. And then the problem for me is that it'd be sitting over here getting cold, or you could keep it warm. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take off a nice little wedge here. And then I'm just gonna chop it into little strips so we have enough of a layer for our 7-layer dip. And the cool thing about 7-layer dip is that, you know, when you put your chip in there, you're supposed to be able to get all 7. I don't even know, is it 7? I haven't really been paying attention. Let's see when she starts to assemble it. All right, so ground beef, I got some extra here. Cream. So 1, is this 2 and 3? Because it's 2 cheeses. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Okay. So you get that nice cross section. So for something like this, you do want to put it in a glass, what is it called? Serving dish. So I have like a square serving dish. So if I do it right, everything is a single layer, and that's why they call it 7-layer dip. You could do 5-layer, you could do 6-layer, you could do 10-layer, you could do whatever you like. Add or take away. You can see this version does not have beans because I'm doing a low carb version. You can still get all that taco flavor, but if you like beans, you could do your refried beans. You could do that pourable queso type cheese if you want it. I'm doing the shredded cheese. Let's make sure we get this nice and chopped up. It's a little bit brown. And just make sure it kind of shreds the way we want. I didn't chop that one well enough. All right. So we got plenty of lettuce. All right. A little goes a long way. But yeah, you can do as many layers as you want to. All right, so we've got a big old bowl. This would be great for, you know, party or having guests over, you know, especially if you have the vegetables already prepped. You could just assemble. This would be a fun, like, family night meal idea too, because then everybody could get their favorite toppings and add and expose the kids to different vegetables if you want to. That's the way Mom used to do. If you want to get them to try different things, like, incorporate it into the stuff that you know they're gonna like. That's a great way. But, you know, hey, you can do it your way. All right, I think that's it. And then the cheese, let me go ahead and shred the cheese. We'll get our salad shooter. And it looks like a pretty hefty amount of cheese. So I think I will do the whole goat's milk cheddar. So I'm just gonna cut this block in half. And then I'm going to put in the salad shooter. Salad shooter, remember the commercial. I'm gonna move the ingredients behind me just because I don't want cheese to get in everything. But we have our iceberg lettuce. We have our diced tomatoes or cut up tomatoes. We have our red onion. So as much or as little as you like. All right. And then let's get the cheese shredded. I think that's it, except for the meat. Oh, I do need to mix the creams. Tea is so good. All right. So cheese is almost done. All right. So I'm using a little kitchen gadget, salad shooter. This is in your cheat sheet. If you want a tool, you can absolutely do it by hand, but this way it'll just kind of get this whole block of cheese shredded up quickly for us. I've been using this a lot. It comes with 2 different attachments, and you can see I've been using it too much. Maggie uses stuff until it's broken. See how it's cracked here? So I'll see if I can get a replacement blade. All right, so we're going to get another bowl. So we're going to, I'm not good at assembly. All right, so we have that, and we're gonna put our safety in here, and we're gonna put our blade in there and lock. So when we plug it up and we put our cheese in here, this is going to it will cut the cheese. All right, air fryer is done. Let's take a look at our cheese crisps. It's been 35 minutes. Oh, Randy wants Cholula, lettuce, tomato, onion. Okay, let's see. What do y'all think? They look the same to me. I'm gonna take them out and put them on a wire rack. Yeah, they're tough to the, not tough, but sturdy to the touch. So this is what I'm gonna do. So just so you all can see, just gonna let them kind of sit on the wire rack to cool. See if they get, because they're still a little bit bendy for me, not bad. All right, but we'll see if they can stiffen up a little bit. All right, so I'm just keeping this here for drips. So we're gonna see what these taste, what these texture, what they turn into when we're done. So I'm just gonna leave them in the air fryer, but not on, and we'll see if they get kind of sturdy, but we do have to make our other chips. We'll leave these here. Just put this inside, just in case anything drips. All right. So we'll see about the cheese crisps. Hers were Colby Jack, and they were very thin. Mine were Manchego, and a little bit thicker. All right, so let us shred our cheese. Now, notice her cheese is giving you that nice pop of yellow. Mine is going to be this color because it's not cheddar cheese, but it's okay. We're gonna have lots of green and lots of red, and we're gonna make it work. So good. Okay, so let me get a bowl, and we're gonna shred this cheese into the bowl. I'll shred both. May not need the whole thing, but let's go ahead and shred it while we got this together. So we're going to put 1 block of cheese in here. We're going to press down with the safety. We're going to aim it. Oh, sorry, y'all. Mom taught me to clean as I go. So when I see stuff out of order, I'm like, this doesn't belong here. All right. So let's plug this up and get our cheese shredded in a jiffy. Put the knife. one little stick done. Let me do the other one, but I'm gonna mute, not going anywhere, but that way your ears aren't bleeding. All right, so our cheese is shredded with the electric shredder. It's hard to find goat's milk or sheep's milk cheese already shredded. To me, it melts. The bag cheese, it's not the end of the world, but they do put extra ingredients in it to keep it from clumping together. Your own, go for it. So this is going to be the cheese that I use, and it is cheddar from goat's milk. And LeClaire is the brand, all right? So I think all we got to do is sour cream. Let me just put this behind us. So we have everything here. It looks so beautiful all lined up back there. I'll bring it out so y'all can see. Cooking shows. They got garçon back there. So this just gets wiped down. I'll do that later. And all these pieces go in the dishwasher. Snacks in here. Thank you so much, Lauren. You know, this thing is so finicky. I think every little thing that I do, every breath you take, you know what I mean? But everything I do, if I mute it or play music or whatever, it makes the sound mess up. Kitchen snacks. So, but thank you. Hopefully it's better. All right, so I'll rinse that, put in the dishwasher. We can put that in the, thank you so much. Hello, Genesis is here with her spoons. We'll add this to the shredded cheese. You know I want to toss it back, but I don't want to be a savage. Let's see how these are looking. Oh, wow. Y'all, they are really like crisped up. So we'll see if we can dip it low. So this was our manchego cheese crisps. So I'm just letting them stay in the air fryer until we're ready. Every stream is a struggle. Y'all know by now. Y'all already know. I make no promises, but to be here for you every day and try my hardest. The technology, the appliances, anything could happen. The kids, anything could happen. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, y'all, we have cooking class on Wednesday. Please check out my post, my community tab. I'm collaborating again with Miss Cooking with Aisha. She has 1.4 million. Dip it low, dip it real good. 1.4 million on Facebook. And not that matters, but I'm just grateful that they, collab with me. So this will be our second cooking collab. She actually does cooking classes for a fee, but she's doing a free cooking class this week, Wednesday. She is making chicken Alfredo, and she has posted the grocery list. If you all want to take a look and cook along, it will be 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And she's asked me to come alongside her. I'm going to do the sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free version of it. And she's going to do the full flavor version. So she has posted the ingredients. It's in here somewhere. She's posted the ingredients. So I'm going to be doing like a plant-based sauce, like a coconut cream. She's going to do a heavy whipping cream. She's going to do like a fettuccine noodle. I'm going to do a zoodles. Okay, so this is what we're making shrimp and chicken Alfredo. So she's posted this and I've shared it. If you all want to cook alongside or get the family to cook alongside and make dinner, she's going to walk us through everything, and I'll be doing the substitute version. So that is this Wednesday night. So always want to remind you all of where you can find me. I don't know if I'll be streaming on my page. I might just be on her page. All right. Y'all know I'm the remix queen. All right. Oh, the last thing we got to do is the cream sauces, right? All right. So let's see. That one we probably need to measure. So yummy. All right. When you're chopping and prepping, stuff flies everywhere. So what is the creamy sauce? Sour cream and cream cheese. All right. So I have my cream cheese, but did she say how much? 1 cup of sour cream and 8 ounces of cream cheese. All right. I don't have 8 ounces. This is like 5 ounce and it's not even full, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Let me see if I have one more of these in the fridge. I think I do. I could be wrong. And we'll mix that up with some taco sauce. But since we had some people come in, this is what we're making.
If you like simple low-carb recipes, be sure to follow so you see more like this. This is such a tasty low-carb appetizer, or put it in a low-carb wrap for a great lunch. Start with adding your favorite low-carb taco seasoning to some browned and drained ground beef. I also added a little bit of water to that. In a bowl, combine sour cream, cream cheese, and some more low-carb taco seasoning. Pass the ground beef into the pan and then cover with the cream cheese mixture. Then cover with your favorite taco toppings. For me, it's salsa, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and some red onions. Use pork rinds or zero-carb chips for dipping. Watch my last video to see that.
All right. So, what was I going to say? Sorry, y'all. I had an eyelash. Thank you, Genesis. Thank you for being here. So the Chavri brand in this trapezoid container is soft and spreadable right out of the package. They also make this goat's cheese, which is not, it's firmer, more like a cream cheese. So I'm going to start this, excuse me, and I'm just going to put this at the bottom of the air fryer. I'm not turning it on, but just to let some of that radiant heat soften it up, just in case I need some extra sour cream. But in the sour cream, I think she put the taco seasoning inside that as well, right? So what we have is our Kite Hill. This is our plant-based sour cream. So if you need a dairy-free substitute, this is what I'm using. If you can have regular sour cream, you know what to do. All right, so this is made from almond milk and coconut milk. All right, so we've got that. That might be enough. Maybe it's more cream cheesy than sour creamy. Let me taste this so I can tell you all what it is. What I remember, it's a little bit nutty, like a little bit grainy, not in a bad way, and especially with all this other stuff going on. No, this one's really smooth. I think it's their cream cheese, that the almond milk or almond, yeah, actually really good substitute. So we're going to mix this. Let me see the amounts. 1 cup of sour cream. So I'm going to use this whole thing. Yeah, this is 8 ounces and a cup is 8 ounces. So I'm going to do the whole thing. Then I'm just going to add what's left of my goat's cheese, which is my cream cheese substitute. All right. And then I think she put some taco seasoning in there. Let's get a bowl and mix it up. Sorry, y'all. I should have everything out for you, but I literally walked in the door and started. So it's not a professional, but we'll get it together. All right. So we're going to mix our, let me just take one quick look. I think she put some taco seasoning. So she seasoned the beef for sure and a little water. So she put a tablespoon of the taco seasoning in here as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to do the whole sour cream. Plant-based for me. If you can have dairy and enjoy. That's why I'm your substitute teacher, because I give you your sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free substitutes. All right, so we got that. Get in there with that spatula. Caudell likes a spatula. Sorry, didn't mean to hit it that hard. Groceries are expensive. All right, let's get all of it. All right, and then we're gonna go in with the rest of this goat's cheese or cream cheese for you. So this will give it, this is my like sauce spreadable creamy cheese. So it'll give it a little bit more structure. Uh-oh, making a mess. And then we're gonna add taco seasoning to it. All right, let's get up in here. Don't wanna waste. Okay, sorry, I'm greedy. All right. Let's get these out of here. And let's put our taco seasoning in it. And then we'll use the rest of the taco seasoning for the meat. So the same taco seasoning that I put in on the chips. So we have 1 tablespoon. Probably need to get another pack. I did get 2 packs. So we're gonna put this in here. And let's stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. Oh, all right, let's get all of that in there. And then we'll give it a taste. Mom says taste your food before you serve it. Make sure it tastes good to you. So this is giving us, mine looks a little bit browner in color than hers, which I'm fine with. Oh, Rosalind coming in with the super chat. Thank you, my dear. Oh my goodness, $20. We have a new stream sponsor. I appreciate it. Y'all just come in here and start cooking. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate you all the nice. But these, this 7-layer dip is brought to you by Rosalind, which means I gotta get those chips in there too. But thank you for the $20 super chat, y'all. I didn't find $20 laying around today, contributing to the Flued Out Fund. So thank you, my dear. Please check out Rosalind's channel. She does like crafts and makes bracelets and all kind of stuff on camera, so you can see. All right, I'm greedy, so I'm gonna taste this really quick with the taco seasoning. Ooh, zippy. All right, let's bring all this stuff back because I don't want to get any of my marker dust in our food. Gotta have it squeaky clean. So we're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. And got the Cholula for Randy on the West Coast. I'll go ahead and finish this for you. Maybe I'll put that in the ground beef. So I think that's all that's left, right? We got everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. So. Thank you so much, Rosalind. I really appreciate that. I have lots of stuff that I'm planning to do. I'm going to take you all with me when I go across the pond. I've already got tea. I've booked a tour for the Royal Albert Hall. Breakfast at Tiffany, just a lot of stuff. And I stream every day, so if I'm not cooking, I'll give you guys a dining documentary so you can see all the good stuff since you all seem to like it. But thank you for the $20. I appreciate you. That means a lot to me, truly, truly. All right, so where are we? We got ground beef. I think we got everything, right? Our cream sauce, lettuce, tomato. Oh, we are gonna go ahead and do, no, we don't have to do the chips. We'll do that last. They won't take long. I'm ready to make this dip. All right, dip it low. So lame. All right, so all we gotta do now is brown the ground beef. Everything else is done. I really like this, y'all. Make your cream mix. I'm not even gonna use any more, but make your cream mix and add some taco seasoning to it. One moment. It's really good. So you get like that chili powder and all those cumin and all those seasonings in there. All right. So got all of our stuff here. Let's get our cooktop. I'm gonna have to move it back, y'all. I don't have enough space for y'all to see everything, and I want you to see everything. Plus, we're gonna have raw meat here, so I want to make sure we get that cooked well. And then the fun part comes in the assembly. Get the family together, get the kids together. Everybody can do a layer. That's a good a taco Tuesday. All right, so let's get our meat together. And when you have some, these type of ingredients, you can do them as this 7-layer dip. You could do like fajitas, just keep your toppings and then do your like grilled steak or whatnot. You could do, of course, tacos, burritos. You could do all kinds of different variations. All right. And yes, I store in the oven. So this is the tasty cookware that came with the little glass bowls. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this on to medium. If you're doing a very lean type of ground meat, like a ground turkey or a very lean beef, you can put some oil in here just so that it doesn't stick. But what I have is, and I've been thawing it, this is just ground beef. So I'm sure it's got enough fat in there. So I'm just gonna cut into it and we're gonna put it in the pan. All right, let me do this over the sink, y'all. 1 second. Get it open. All right. Clean pan. All right, and I know this thing has instructions. I don't do it that way. I just put the whole thing in there and then I'll taste it. Once the meat is cooked, if I need some more taco seasoning, I'll do more. Because remember, we used a little on the chips and we used a little bit on the cream dip. So I'm gonna start stirring this up. A little chop and stir. This is a Pampered Chef. I think it's, they don't make it anymore, but if you have a good nonstick, hold up. That chili powder. Follow the instructions on the package. I think it says brown the meat, drain the meat, add water. I'm not doing that. We just want to get the meat cooked and we want to get it good flavor. So let me let it sit for a second. Because as soon as this is done, we're ready to do our layers. All right. I'm not seeing a lot of oil come down, so it might be leaner than I thought. Let me turn this down, put the top on it to kind of keep that heat in there, and then we'll just move it from time to time. So the last thing that I'll do is your nachos. I'm gonna do our low carb cassava nacho. If you can have flour, use your regular, or corn, use that. But we've made these before. I'm gonna put them in the air fryer and show you all how to make your own easy tortilla chips at home. This is a great way for portion control as well. If you like to eat chips out of the bag, which we know, before you know it, half the bag is gone. Here's a little tip. I always portion out what I'm going to eat first into a little bowl and then seal up the package and put that away so you're not just eating. All right? So while this meat is browning, let me get the tortillas and actually, it'll wait because I want y'all to be able to see everything. So when you're cooking any type of ground meat like this, we're looking for color. Mom said use all of your senses when you cook. So we're looking for color. Make sure all of that pink goes away, and it should be all brown and cooked through. If you're cooking like a fillet or an intact piece of meat, like we've done with chicken or steak or whatever, then you can use the meat thermometer and test it if you can get close to the bone or, into the flesh. Sorry, I'm not a vegetarian or vegan. But you could make this vegan. Yes, you could do all plant-based cheeses and your impossible meat. So our vegan scholars can have a 7-layer dip as well. I can't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something. I think about portion control. Oh, when you're cooking ground meat, you got to look at it. Move it around so you don't have any hot spots. But that's what Mom said. Cook with all of your senses. Look at it. Smell it. Smells great. If you like extra stuff in here, you could have tossed some of that red onion in here to let it cook with the onion. But I want the red onion on top for a 7 layer. Yeah, so we're just cooking till all of the pink is gone. And just stir it up. When you have the heat, when you have the top or the lid on, it keeps the heat inside the pan. So it kind of makes like a little, I'm saying it, hot pocket. And anytime you take the lid off, the heat escapes, so it slows down the cooking process. That's why with a crock pot, you're supposed to kind of like set it and forget it, because it creates like that little oven inside. But you got to get in there and make sure it's cooked through. I think we're looking good. Just a couple more spots. And I'm using ground beef, but this could be the ground meat of your choice while I get a facial. It could be ground beef, ground turkey. I guess you could even do chorizo or sausage. So I don't see any more pink. And then I will give it a taste. I pretty much taste everything as I go. Make sure that it's seasoned well. If you need any more salt, got me. Salt or pepper, you can do that. So let me rinse this off. We'll give it a taste, and then I think we're done with that. Spoons for Genesis, lots of tasting spoons. One-time use. Taste your food. You don't serve it until you've tasted it. lava hot. Woo! We're good. It's got that salty. You can drain it if you want to. I'm not going to. If I pull the meat back like this and there's just like a pool of oil, then I'll drain that. But this, little amount here, I'm not going to drain it. All right, so the meat, taco meat is seasoned well, taco salad, whatever you like. So I'm just going to keep this warm and put it behind me. We're going to get our tortilla, slice it up, put that in the air fryer, then we're ready to assemble because by the time we're done, oh, hello, look who we have here. None other than Mr. Brandon Eljet. No, sir, we are making 7-layer dip, but I got taco meat. If you want tacos, I'll make you a taco. I'll make you whatever you want. All right. So we have all our fixings are done, seasoned well, very well if you ask me. And this was a request from Tracy. So we're doing a 7-layer dip for her, a low carb version. Okay. So we got our meat. Let's do this tortilla and we'll be done. All right. So we've done this before, but this is an easy hack if you need to make your own nachos. If you're out of nachos, or if you want a low carb nacho, or for portion control. Okay. So just gonna get my cutting board and we're gonna get one tortilla. I'm gonna show you all the tortillas that I use, but if you can have flour, use your regular flour or corn tortilla. Let me get mine. So y'all know I'm sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So we're gonna stay gluten-free using these La Tortilla. These are made with cassava flour, and cassava is a root vegetable. So this has been approved for me, just for me. Walmart, Amazon, they don't have to be refrigerated. So you can see it's a tortilla. Looks a little raggedy, but it's fine. If you can have the big flour ones, have them. So we're gonna cut it. You can get the pizza cutter, or you can just get in here like we did yesterday, cut in half. Just keep cutting in half if all else fails, right? Cut in half. So you can do as many of these as you need to. So now we have 8 nachos. Now they're not nachos yet, I know, but we're gonna grease them up and heat them up and they'll turn into crispy nachos. So this way you're just having one tortilla, which counts as a vegetable for me. So low carb and gluten-free, all right? So if you need to avoid grains, this is a great substitute, all right? So let's take our, I know they look janky, but this was an experiment. So our cheese crisps, we're gonna see if we can scoop up our dip with this. They're nice and crispy. They've just been cooling, but I know we're here for presentation. We all eat with our eyes first, so I'm gonna make these. So for these tortillas, all you have to do, all I wanna do is have some dip. I won't tell you, you're not the only one. I can't help myself. Sorry. Ooh, Brandon, I have your package here. I got something else I think you would approve. All right. So I'm just going to put these on the tray. Again, this was one tortilla, and you want to cut it before you air fry them. Some people deep fry these, and you can do that too. If you have some oil, you can deep fry them and turn them into chips. But I'm going to show you a way that that I do. So I'm going to hold my breath and prime the pump. So this is my MCT oil. This little pumper gets it all in the air though. So you can see they're nice and dry and ashy like a tortilla. So you just need some oil. And you want to get it on both sides. All right, so we got it kind of greased up. I'm going to turn it over. So the oil plus the heat is what gets them to crisp up in the air fryer. So a little hack A little technique plus 1 tortilla for portion control. Hello, Sandra. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. She says, I'm learning a lot of healthy low-carb recipes by watching your cooking videos. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I'm glad that I'm helping. I just turn on the camera. This is what I be eating anyway. So I'm glad you all like it. I'm happy to be helpful. So we're going to spray the other side. This could be your olive oil. This could be your Pam spray, whatever works for you. I am not the food police, but just spray it. Or you could dip in some oil and brush them down. You just want to make sure they're nice and greased up. So I'm just putting my fingers on them to distribute that. So you want them nice and greased up on both sides. So this is 1 tortilla, as y'all can see. All right. So, and then yeah, just rub it all in so you don't look like Ashy Larry. Okay. Now, the last little thing for these chips, so we've got them, and you want to get them like not on top of each other. Try to separate them so they don't turn into like one big mess. I could arrange them back in a circle. I'm not doing that. Here's the key, especially if you're going in the air fryer. You could do these on parchment paper in the oven. Hey, Mona, thank you for being here. Y'all please check out Mona, the moderator. But the air fryer is an oven with a fan. So up here in the top is a big old fan. And that's why it crisps up and it cooks fast, because it blows the heat around the food. So anytime you're cooking something lightweight like this, they'll be flapping around and then they'll fly in the air fryer. So if you don't want your chips to look like this, I put another tray right over top to keep them flat. So I cook them like this. And then they're going to go from this like pasty white color to like a nice, hopefully golden brown and not overdone brown, maybe like 5 minutes. Thank you all for liking the live stream. All right. So while these are toasting up in there and we're making our homemade nachos, I'm going to salt them. I'm going to put a little salt on them just for... You could salt them after. I just have regular Walmart salt. Shout out to the Walmart salt. Just a little bit. I don't have to watch out for salt. I do have to watch out for sugar. So, you know, do what's best for you. You could squeeze a little lime on there just to give them that nacho-y flavor, and then rub it in as a salt scrub. All right. There we go. I'll put the drip tray in there. Nothing should drip, but just as a good precaution. All right, y'all. I think we're ready to assemble. Let us assemble. All right, so let's put all this stuff away. I want to taste one of these by themselves. Very crunchy. However, since they're cheese crisps, they're dense. We'll try it with the dip. I was just greedy. But you know how, like a chip, you bite into it and it dissolves? You bite into this one and it's holding on. Yet holding on. All right, let's make we're ready to assemble. We have all of our ingredients. All right, we'll get our glass dish. All right. So again, for 7-layer dip, you want a bowl that you can see through. So you can see all those beautiful 7 layers. Hello, Ron Alexander. Thank you so much for being here. He says, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Thank you for being here. All right. We are ready to assemble. So the first thing she puts down is the ground beef. So let's get all of our beautiful things together so you all can see. Hot, 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 hot. All right. So we made our ground meat and it's still hot. It's still kind of smoking, but that's good. I want it hot at the bottom and I want that cool cream on top and the crisp of the chip. Woo! I'm already getting ready, y'all. I'm already getting turned up. What does Caudell says? Siete makes cassava chips in a bag. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. You got the lime flavored ones yesterday. They're light in flavor and tasty. So yes, y'all don't have to do it my way. You can absolutely buy alternatives. Lots of substitutes out there. On my health and wellness journey, it's been about finding all these things that I want to eat using ingredients that I have to eat. And not everything that's healthy actually tastes good. So I'm here for the good tasting stuff, and I'll tell you if I like it or if I don't. But Siete is actually really good. All right. So we shredded our lettuce. We shredded our own cheese. We made our own taco cream sauce. We diced our own tomato and our onion. See, this is where the other cooking shows, they start. And they're like, all you gotta do is this, and then this, and then this. And I'm over here like, all right, focus, Maggie. Let's start with the meat. And then we'll check on our chips. So we've got ground beef. It could be any ground meat of your choice. And I'm gonna put it in this casserole dish. A square one, I think it's like 8 by 8. Use what you have. If it's round, if it's square, as long as it's, especially if you're serving others, as long as it's, kind of see-through. You want to see all those layers. So I'm just using the spoon to kind of flatten it so we don't have it like 7 Mountain dip. And you know what, the way it's like making all that noise at the bottom. We'll put a towel up underneath it. You can do that underneath your cutting board too, just so it's not so noisy as I'm messing around with it. All right, so we're just kind of making a nice little flattened layer. We all eat with our eyes first, so I want to give you all a good experience. Come around to the edges, and if you make a little mess, that's fine. You can just get in there. Come around the sides. All right, so we have our ground meat. Layer 1 is done. Let's check our chips. Y'all know I can burn, and not in a good way. And y'all be talking about me. All right, hold up, because these don't take long. They still look kind of light. I'll give them like 2 more minutes. We'll check every layer. All right, so she does the meat. Ron says eat with our eyes first. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so meat, and then she does the cream sauce. So she patted it down. So this was plant-based sour cream for me and goat's cheese. So this is my non-dairy cream sauce. So let's put this on. I'm just gonna put the whole thing, y'all. I didn't measure. I'm just gonna try and get some nice layers going on. I need to get a spoon in here. But yeah, we all eat with our eyes first, you know. You know how the kids are. What is that? Look, are you hungry or not? All right. So I'm just trying to smooth this over. I didn't mix it all the way. Now my dish is kind of big. Just trying to get all the way to the side. If I had a smaller dish, then it would be stacked up really nice layers. But look, at this point, we're getting there. All right. Now I'm gonna get the spatula and get up in there. Make sure we get everything. Let's check the chips. All right, we're gonna cut that off. Let's get that. I need to run the dishwasher, but I want to make sure we get all of it. I'm trying to scrape it. All right. So chips are done. I'll show you all the chips. Oh, I thought I made a mess. Kind of looks like Thousand Island dressing. but it's very taco-y. And this is Kite Hill coconut and almond sour cream. Greedy. Mm. All right. So if you get up any on the side, presentation. So just clean as you go. All right, so I didn't blend all the way, but we have, oh, it's soaked through, but that's okay. Well, that side looks pretty good. So we'll take pictures from that side. All right, let's get the chips out. Oh. All right, so let me take this top layer off carefully. Y'all can see the chips. So our tortilla is now a nacho. Let's just leave these in here. Yeah. All right. So we got the cream sauce, and then she's going in with the salsa. Randy's excited. Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm just going to use the jar salsa. Use your, I like salsa. Use your favorite store brand or restaurant style salsa. But yeah, you can absolutely make your own nachos. Take any tortilla. If you can have flour, use the flour tortilla. So I did the whole jar, and I'm scared to I'm just gonna jiggle it smooth. It's kind of, it's all right. And then I think next she does lettuce. I think if I had a smaller dish, but it's okay. We're gonna dip in there and it's gonna be good. All right, yes. Meat, we got that. And it's warm at the bottom. Feels good. Did that. Meat, cream, salsa, lettuce. All right, so let's go in. This is just iceberg lettuce. I just did a wedge. This is so pretty, and it's just me. Oh, I feel bad because this is something that you need to serve when you have like company and, you know, everybody can kind of dig in there, but I don't think like 7-layer dip will keep well, right? Because the lettuce will be, you know. So we have our lettuce. All right, lettuce. I went extra on the lettuce, and then she's doing the cheese. This is goat's cheese for me. Hers is nice and yellow. Would y'all eat this the next day? I'm just gonna go ahead and use everything. We'll get some good pictures out of it. This is our dairy-free goat's cheddar. It's kind of moving towards the edge. All right. It's okay. Cheddar and then the tomato. We already have the whole jar of salsa on there. And this tomato is looking kind of, but I probably should have cut smaller chunks. So you can go light with the tomato if you don't really like it like that, since we have all that salsa. But a nice pop of color. And then red onion. If you like olives, do olives. If you like beans, do beans. I got beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes. I like onion, so we're going in with the onion. All right, y'all. What does Tracy say? Yes, you would add the lettuce when it was time to eat. Okay, sorry. Well, we're going to do it now. Randy says yes. I would take off the cold toppings, warm the meat in the microwave. May not look as pretty, but oh well. Okay. All right, y'all. So we have our 7-layer dip. Y'all can see here. So we have the whole thing. Let us see how it looks from the side. But you know what? I'm hungry. We're going to, oh, I forgot the hot sauce. You want me to just drizzle it on there? We're supposed to put that in with the meat. Let me know. I think I'll just, will I mess it up? Randy, you tell me. Put it on. I'll drizzle it on if you like. All right. All right, so let's move everything. Let's get our pictures. Dip that chip. Okay, I don't know what you want me to do with the hot sauce, so I'll put that on the end. So let's take a picture and a video. So colorful. Tracy is here. You paid $12 for this as an appetizer. Thank you. Sandra says it looks delicious. Thank you. All right. Oh, let's get our chips. So you have your chips, homemade tortilla chips. Let's get our cheese crisps. I know these don't look as nice, but we're gonna try them. We'll put the one I bit off of at the bottom, greedy. All right, so let's move everything. Sorry. All right. All right, I think we got it done. All right, so we have our appetizer. We'll just keep our Cholula here. Let's take a picture, see if I can get a good picture from the side. Which side looks like a 7-layer? I'm bringing this to the party. All right, let's see. I'm bringing this to your game, to your party, or you could pack everything and assemble it fresh. Oh, y'all, that looks so good. Oh, so good. All right, take one with the flash. We'll take a quick video. Let me see if I can get one from the side. Looks amazing. Thank you, Mona. Y'all are too kind. But no, y'all would tell me if it looked janky. Let me see. Get the chips. Oh, I put it on video. Hold up, y'all. I have to do everything. Photo. Cookbook photos. Okay. And then let's do our little video and then we're done because I'm ready to eat. It's my portion control. I gotta wait. All right. So tonight we made the low carb 7-layer dip with ground meat, plant-based sour cream. We have lettuce, we have onion, we have goat's cheese, tomato, and salsa with some manchego cheese crisps and cassava homemade tortillas. Enjoy. All right, y'all. Finally, looks amazing. Thank you, Mona. What does Tracy say? Will there be a greedy t-shirt at some point? I need a hashtag greedy, team greedy merch. You got it. Oh, Mona made the $1 million dip and it was chef's kiss. I'm so glad. Did you make the full flavor or the substitute version? Either way, it was tasty. Tracy says both chips look good and so does the dip. It's not supposed to look perfect. It's a dip. All right, let's dip it. Dip it low. And I'm gonna go in the corner. I'm greedy. I want some of everything. Okay, I didn't get any meat down there. Hold up. Y'all know the part where I didn't get any meat. All right. Let's get up underneath there. Get some meat and some salsa. There we go. There we go. Got a little bit of everything. Oh, that's a picture right there. Did y'all hear that? I got a Cash App, but I'm greedy. And I should not be eating out of the community container. That's actually poor etiquette, but it's just me. This is the cheese crisp. One more bite. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Y'all. Mm. Brandon, I think I need some Walmart water. Mm. Wilbert sent $19.99 for 1 penny less than Rosalind because she's cool. Wilbert, got to give you the slow clap because y'all know Wilbert is our high value hero, Petty Murphy. Y'all know Wilbert comes through with the 1 penny over, but today he is tipping his hat to Rosalind. Wilbert, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Thank you. Thank you for the $19.99 Cash App. Sandra says, you're making me want some right now. Come get some. I gotta go. I got a whole dish. Ooh. And we didn't even do the Cholula. Oh yeah, the screensaver. It's me. The watch is me. The phone is me. It's the Maggie brand. Okay, we're gonna do it again. The cheese chip is very crunchy, very flavorful, a little jagged looking. It takes some work, but a little goes a long way. Look at Wilbert coming through with his watching eyes. He's watching us. He sees our watching eyes. Sorry, y'all. All right, get in there. You know we need some of everything. I think I did too much lettuce. It's all right, though. All right, get some of that. Y'all, it tastes so good. I'm going to put a little drop of hot sauce on there for Randy. And just like that, the battle has begun. I'm coming, Brandon, but I'm hungry. Put a little Cholula on there. Thank you, Rosalind. But this 7-layer dip is brought to you by none other than the one and only Brandon L. Jett with the penny power at $20.01. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, it's messy, but it's so good. Mm. Mm, mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh my God, y'all. I could put some fresh cilantro on this. It's salty, it's savory, it's crunchy, it's tangy, it's everything. Oh, and low carb. Come on now. Woo. Got me working day and night. I don't mind. I'll work for it. Mm. Woo. Yes, I burned my towel. It's gonna trash. I know. That's janky. Oh. Here I come, y'all. Woo, I want some more of that. That is so good. All right. Woo. Thank you. Thank you, Rosalind, for contributing to the Flute Out Fund. But with his penny power, Mr. BLJ has sponsored the stream. $20.01 for none other than BLJ. Y'all know who it is. But I digress. Working day and night. Yes. Oh no. He's trying, y'all. What is the minimum cash app will let you send? Wilbert says, I cannot send a 2-cent cash app. Look what happens when I'm nice. Don't be discouraged, Wilbert. Don't be discouraged. Do not. Y'all, Randy, I don't know what you said, but I'm going to put some of this Cholula over here in the corner. Y'all, if you like a little bit of kick, it just brings it. Whew. I wish I could just get in there and dip it, and then the onion, like, oh, y'all, it is so good. I know it's a mess, and I really shouldn't be eating like this. It's so good. So Brandon is laughing that cash apps have to be a minimum $1. 1 second, y'all. I'm going to finish this one. Then I'm going to try one of our homemade chips. Then I'll let you go. 1 second. Woo! All right. This would probably go great with the pineapple coconut. My delicate green tea. So good. But it's not. I'm going to do shout out to the Walmart water. We're going to do one. But y'all see our homemade chips? Came out really, really nice. I really like the cheese crisps, y'all. If you can make your own cheese crisps, and there's a fullness to them because it's real cheese. Oh dear. Wilbert says, Maggie, you wouldn't believe what happened to me as a result of your... Yes, I sent Wilbert a little care package for the girls. I love sending happy mail. Do we want to know what happened to Wilbert? I'm scared to ask. I hope it's a good thing. What does Randy say? I'm going to make this tomorrow with the addition of refried beans. Absolutely. If y'all can have beans, add a layer of beans in there. If you like olives, add that. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, y'all. We're going to take one more bite with the chips. You missed the first bite. You missed the first bite of the cheese crisps, but I'm going to do one with the whole... I haven't had the homemade chips. All right, you all. I cannot thank you all enough for being the highlight of my day. Believe me. Whether you're making this for company or making this for yourself, it is excellent. Take the shortcuts that you need, make the substitutions that you need. Thank you for helping me to monetize. Oh dear. Well, Wilbert is alive to tell about it. That's a plus, right? Oh dear. I don't know. This is a family-friendly, happy, wholesome channel. Wilbert, if you care to share, okay. Caudell wants to know. What does Wilbert say? I smelled something sweet in the house. I thought it was coming from the HVAC, some sort of leak. You called the fire department and the HVAC people, and they found nothing. It was the bear. Sorry. I love fragrance, and I sent Wilbert a little scented teddy bear for his baby and baby on the way. And he called the law. All right. Well, this is for you. Notice how our homemade chips are holding up to the weight. I know it's messy, but y'all ready? Another great video. Vel is laughing. All right. Oh my gosh. If you like the light, crispy chip experience, Randy's laughing at you. Wilbert called the law. Wilbert, I send people happy mail all the time. And you called the fire department. Well, you'll never forget. I hope you don't have stress reaction if you see that. I'm glad everything's okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm just being incredibly greedy over here. So I'm going to wrap this up. This dip is excellent. All the layers, all that goodness. I'm going to finish my chips. So thank you all. Thank you for helping me to monetize. Oh, that's right. Bill's baby got a bear. That's right. I got smell good stuff coming out your way, Brandon. Randy, you're going to get a package when you get here. Thank you. In all seriousness, Almanize, Rosalind, Wilbert, and Brandon Eljet, thank you all for helping me. Thank you all for being here, helping me to monetize my passion for food. Clearly, I'm greedy. We need to get Team Greedy merch. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so pleased. So anyway, I do have a course. If you're interested in how I got monetized so quickly, I've heard really good feedback, especially for beginners. It's $50, lifetime access, 2 hours. As soon as I was monetized, I sat down and put my whole process down in this course, including screenshots and everything. Y'all know I'm a proud student of Lead Attorney. He says most new channels take a year to get monetized, and I was monetized in 4 months. So thank you all for getting me across the finish line. And if you're not monetized or wonder how you can make income on YouTube, I didn't know you could do it. I tell you my approach how. What does Caudell say? Miss Maggie, you sent me a thank you card with fragrance that you can't find. My taste is exquisite. Oh, thank you, ma'am. If y'all ever like the fragrances, because I wear several hats. I am a Scentsy consultant too. I don't know if you took a picture of it, but we'll talk offline or describe it to me and I might be able to find it for you. But anyway, so tomorrow we will be cooking again. Something for dinner. What are we making? I don't know. When are we making it? I don't know. Depends on when I get wrapped up with everything. But please subscribe, turn on your notifications because I do stream for you every day here. Thank you so much, Tracy. I'm so glad you like it. This was for you. Yeah, that Cholula just adds that fire, like fuego, like so good. Reminder, Wednesday is the free cooking class with Cooking with Aisha. I know she's on Facebook. I'm going to see if I can get it on YouTube as well for you. I'll be doing another collab with her, chicken Alfredo, but I'll do the substitute version. And then, yeah, we're just going to take it one day at a time. Y'all know I got a big collab next month with a very big YouTuber across the pond. So yeah, I'm just so happy, y'all. I love this stuff. Bill placed another order. Yeah, I got a box today. What time does the live start? Which one, sweetheart? Sandra? Depends on when I get done with work and the kids. So I'm usually, Tracy, you sent a super sticker jumping up and down. Yes, this was for you, my dear. And I know I ate part of it, but it looks great. And it tastes excellent. Thank you. Thank you for the $5. Thank you to help me get across the pond for the Flued Out Fund. The Cooking with Aisha, if y'all want to do that, get your groceries before Wednesday night. That is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So you can screenshot this if you want to. And that's Aisha. We're going to be cooking Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, shrimp and chicken Alfredo. Another Cash App? Wilbert. Did y'all see that? Wilbert sent $1 to add to Rosalind to beat BLJ. We are doing so well. All right, good night, everyone. But I am going to update the board. This 7-layer dip is brought to you by Rosalind, courtesy of Wilbert. $21. All right, we're putting Rosalind back on the Struggle Stream whiteboard as the stream sponsor. $21 for Rosalind. Because Wilbert said so. Y'all. Oh no. And Brandon comes through with the $10 saying, excuse me? The 7-layer dip is brought to you by Brandon L. Jett. $10 on top of the 2001 that makes Brandon Airplane the stream sponsor at $30.01. Oh. Oh. All right. All right, thank you, Brandon. $30.01 for BLJ, or as Wilbert calls him, Brandon Airplane. Brandon L. Airplane. Y'all. Woo! Brandon said, don't forget I have eyes everywhere. So he said, don't think he's not watching. All right, class. On that note, I think we will go ahead and dismiss. You all have your announcements. I will see you for dinner tomorrow. I don't know the time and I don't know what we're making, but we will have another wonderful struggle cooking class tomorrow. Instagram, class is dismissed. Thank you so much, Keisha. Whew. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Class is dismissed. Thank you, BLJ, for sponsoring the stream and sending me